Hi, I'm Tammy, and this is Tammy's Ordinary Life. And today, I'm going to talk about a very touchy subject. I don't and have not been talking about any this or that kind of subject, but today, I've had this subject on my mind for quite a while, and I thought, what the hell? Why not bring it out now? And I don't see anybody talking about it on the news, and I've not read anything about anybody bringing it up, so I'm going to do that. Yes, me, just slowly old me. And that is hunter safety. Has nobody ever thought about implementing that into school? I mean, yes, the name says hunter safety, but you do not have to be a hunter to take the course. Now, my son and my husband and others like them had to take hunter safety to get a card saying you took a course, which their course was 7 days, but they were around 8 or 9 when they took this course, not at school, but after school, and it had to be a paid program. And it taught all about how to be safe while you're out hunting. Now, like I said, I don't believe that just because if you're not going hunting that you shouldn't be taught this, because when I was sitting in the class with him, because it was an after school class, and you had to sign up and you had to pay for it for your child, boy or girl, didn't matter what you were, and my husband was working, as he does, because he has a job, and I'm sitting there. I had not ever taken hunter safety, and I'm listening to this, and I'm just blown away, because all I'm hearing is common sense. We're paying somebody to teach our children common sense gun safety. And then all of this stuff is going on in our country. And I'm not talking about the last school happening. I'm talking about all of it. Nobody's ever brought this up. We teach math, we teach reading, we teach writing, we teach English, we teach other languages, but we do not teach anything about safety of guns. And why is that? Most of us have guns in our home. I was raised on a ranch. Most of the people I went to school with were ranch kids. And by the time I got to high school, almost all of us had guns in our vehicle, because we never knew if we were going to come upon a coyote trying to eat a newborn calf, or a wolf trying to eat a newborn calf, or try to eat a new foal. I mean, baby pigs. I mean, you name it, whatever. And we kept them in our vehicles because we were feeding the cattle, the livestock, as we were heading into school. And we kept them in our vehicles because why not? We're heading into town. None of us ever thought, you know what we should do? Those two guys are getting in a fight, and when the one loses the fight, he's going to go to his vehicle and he's going to get his gun. No, that never happened. It wasn't even a thought in our minds, ever. I just don't understand. Hunter safety should start out, and it could be called something else, but it could start as early as kindergarten and say, hey, if you see a gun, do not touch it. And by a certain age, if you see a gun and you have to touch it, always assume it's loaded, and don't ever point it at animals or humans unless the animal's chasing after you and has rabies. So, of course, it's not in its right mind and it needs to be put down. and unless a human is coming after you trying to harm you. Now, all this seems, like I said, common sense to me, but we really should start thinking about that. No sitting there going, oh, gun laws. Yes, because all the bad guys are going to still be bad. They're not going to listen to any of the new laws that come about. It's only going to make people like myself and my family not be able to have a weapon in case, I don't know, I need to protect myself. And as a wheelchair-bound individual, I have been put in a position of almost not feeling safe. And because I live near the border, I've had 2 or 3 different sets of times as I'm transferring in or out of my wheelchair from my vehicle by illegals saying, you're gonna let me in your house so we can have water. Yes, because water was what was on their mind. But that's a whole nother story. What we need to do is, oh, and by the way, I don't even want to get started, but I'm just going to say it. We can safely protect our money in our banks. We're worried about Supreme Court justices, but we can't protect the helpless, the most helpless individuals, and that is from elementary school and even high schoolers. I mean, if we can protect and have money and send money to other countries to protect their borders, we should be able to do stuff like this. And by the way, putting a course like hunter safety into classes could quite possibly help. I mean, it's just one solution. It's not the solution. It's just one of a many useful thing, like mental health. I mean, so don't mean to be preachy, and I know I'm probably going to get a lot of stuff said, but it's my channel and it's my opinion, and I've had people, total strangers, that we've talked about stuff, and then somehow or another we get onto this subject, and every single one of them has agreed with me about the hunter safety being implemented in school. Not to prevent something, but to let you know weapons are not toys, and what to do with weapons, and how to treat them, and how to go about your daily business and do it with caution and be able to, I mean, we do fire alarm safety. Why can't we do this? Anyway, I'm Tammy. And if you want to send me any comments, you could either comment down below or go to Tammy Keys 710 on Instagram. Everything else of mine is in the description box. Hopefully you like this, you subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.